This is my Lego Thunder Spriggan Zan Circle Unite Dash. Also, it's my entry to Legobeyz's design contest. Now let's start off with the layer, Thunder Spriggan. Now, like all other Spriggans, except for single layer and dual layers, Storm Spriggan, this Beyblade is dual spin. It has the capability of going left spin and right spin. It is the classic, like, 4-bladed design, which he didn't really ask for. But it was really the only way where I could get a good working upper attack. I tried several other methods, okay, maybe only like 2 or 3, but this was the best way you could get a working upper attack. Now, how to get the upper attack is, if you see these 2 points, this one's actually more elevated than this one by like half a stud, I think. So when you put a contact point on there, it actually serves as an upper attack. So right spin, upper attack, and left spin, sort of like a smash attack. There's this very sharp, like, dagger attack right here for left spin mode. So I kind of base it off of that. Now let's go to the Spriggan chip. This is the Spriggan chip. It has a big S right here. And to take it off, you just move these. You have to move them, because if you don't... move them, then it breaks off. Then it breaks off when you put it on. But this is the chip. So yeah, like I said before, classic S design, like other Spriggan chips. And silver center, kind of like World Spriggan. Some gold. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And here's the layer base, Thunder. I've always thought Thunder Spriggan was a good name for Spriggan, because it was a lot like Storm Spriggan. And Thunder Valkyrie I thought was cool too. But I think they're making the new DB Valkyrie, Thunder Valkyrie. I'm not sure if it's been confirmed yet or anything. As you can see, the Thunder layer base was very based off of Legend Spriggan and Left Spin World Spriggan. I've always really liked that design, like the black and the gold and the red. I really like that color design, and so they kind of changed it with Chozy Spriggan. And they made it like more yellow, which is kind of cool, but I mean, I just like the red and black better. Now, another thing I gave it is these metal little washer pieces. I gave them right here so that it just adds more weight. And they are actually right next to these rubber contact points. And these are blue. I really like how the blue looks with it. I feel like a lot of Spriggans have had blue so far. Now, enough about the layer. Let's move on to the metal, the main part he wanted in the Lego Beyblade. This is the Zan weight, and you can tell it's actually the real Zan weight, with a little metal bar or ring, bobber. Now, I would have rather used Goku. I was originally going to use Goku until I realized one very important thing about Goku. I don't have it, so I'm using Zan. Now, I try to really think of an original design for a medal, because I felt like a lot of things had already been used, so I feel like this is a very original design, and I'm pretty proud of it. Now, unintentionally, the weight actually has a gimmick. It has the same gimmick as the DB system, where right now most of the weight is near the centers. So this is kind of like your normal mode or your high mode or something, because most of the weight is up here. Or you can flip it around and put it like this, where most of the weight is on near the bottom. This was honestly unintentional. It just kind of came on it. So I decided to show it that it could do that, because I thought it was kind of cool. Totally not to get like bonus points or anything. On to the driver. And in one of my previous videos, I showed off the most accurate Unite driver. And as you can tell by the video, it was not the most accurate Unite driver. It was far from it. It was way too fast. It just moved way too crazy. The rubber didn't even have a chance to make contact, so it wasn't that accurate. When I did it, I thought it wouldn't go that crazy, but since it did, I'm changing it into the impact driver, because it reminds me a lot of the impact driver, because that's like rubber and plastic and whatever, so yeah. But this is the new and improved Unite Dash driver. Now, this one has just a little ball sort of piece on the top of it, so that it can still scrape on the rubber and make it go fast, but it acts pretty like, what's the opposite of aggressive? Like, it acts pretty docile. That's the word. Now, this driver actually has 2 modes, and you may be thinking, what? Unite doesn't have 2 modes. Pfft, not accurate. Get out of here. No, there's actually 2 modes. The first mode is accurate mode, and accurate mode looks like this. This is where the Unite has a little bit of rubber on the side, so it has like a thin strip of rubber, just like the real Unite. So the real Unite has that little bit of rubber on the side, and this one has a little bit of rubber, except it's much wider, as you can see. So this is the more accurate mode, where it's more accurate to the real driver. But the second mode, the one I had already showed you, is the working mode. Now, the working mode uses this Lego tire, because, I mean, let's get real. Is it really going to hit this piece of rubber? I don't think it's really going to hit that piece of rubber too easily. If you give it a wider rubber thing around it, then I think it'll work much better. So there's like two modes, the accurate mode and the working mode. But I could be mistaken. Maybe this one works better or something. We'll just have to find it in the test launches and test battles. So before I tape it, you guys know it's your favorite time of day. It's the weighing time.
17.76 grams. Okay, now let's weigh the chip. Spriggan or Spriggan, 2.75. So altogether, the layer under Spriggan weighs 20.50 grams. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now the disc slash weight. So it is 17.29. The Spriggan driver, 3.68. So it's almost 3.70. Altogether, under Spriggan, Zan, circle unit dash weighs 41.88. Okay, so that's almost 42 grams. That's about as heavy as Spriggan record. So it's not as heavy as its Spriggan counterpart. That's cool. Here's a how-to on how to build the Thunder Spriggan layer. So, first you make two of these in yellow and like this maroonish color. Then you build this thing rubber, then put it here. It can be in any color because it doesn't show when it's spinning really. And then you make two of these. So you just get this thingy, and you use like this and this. This is to make the upper tack. So you just build that, some transparent pieces, make it look cool. Then you build two of these. So it's just like these two contact points on a black bracket. Then you put the bracket like this. Make sure the lighter one is facing at the top, or basically just the one like this facing that way. And then you'll get one of these pieces like this, and you put it like this. And then you get one of these slopes, put a rubber band over it, put it like this, and then duplicate it. So now we have two of these. They're exactly the same. And then you put them on like this. So boom and boom. So it's like this. And then you get this contact point right here. So just like transparent red, this little circle, half square piece, skull piece, and some red slopes. Put them right here. And then you get another one, put it right here, so that creates an upper attack like this. Then the chip is super easy to build. You just get 2x4, silver, gold, like, I don't know what this piece is. Is it like, I don't know, is this piece. Two gold ones, point them like this, and then two flat pieces. These are just transparent yellow, but like any will work really. Then, boom, layer is built.
Alright, so now it's all tipped up. I'm actually not going to take it to the stadium. Haha, I fooled you all. Except for the people that have realized this video is only like 5 seconds longer. I'm actually gonna put the test battles and test launch in another video because, okay, for real, this video is already 10 minutes long and you guys really don't want to see anything really that longer than 10 minutes. So I'm going to make another video, basically like a part 2 of this, just with the test launches and test battles. So I'll see you guys in my next one. Have a nice day. Stay tuned for part 2 and peace out.